Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Thompson in at the small forward position. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's Wiggins on its way from Curry for 2. The quick look, no good that time.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Here's Barnes. The layup missed.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Green finds Thompson. Hands it from downtown. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA. Isn't it great? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
First personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second.
Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Now here's Barnes. There's the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Trent. Guarded by Poole. Van Vliet can't get it to go. It's Curry outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, it really doesn't matter whether the offense is clicking. Steph Curry's long-range shot is a reliable option always.
Curry against Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. To the paint, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Thompson misses. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 5-point game. Anunoby finds Trent. Siakam inside the three-point line. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Thompson throws it down.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Passes to Anunoby. A 3-ball. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Anunoby. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
From deep, Iguodala. Warriors the rebound. Payton finds Lee. Golden State moving it around. Wiseman no good. Toronto trailer. Pass to Mikhailuk. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And there's the pass to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Off target with his 3. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. If you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Here's Curry. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Khem Birch is out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Mikhailuk in at the shooting guard position. Anunoby, no good. And so here is Golden State. Inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
And Doris, we've seen it. Jordan Poole growing as a player, but consistency needs to come to his game.
That's exactly right, because Poole has shown flashes of being a solid basketball player. He can handle it, he can shoot it. It's really about smoothing out his game.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Jordan Poole taking 2 shots.
That's good from Poole. Young's checked in for Khem Birch. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Flynn with it. Now defended by Wiggins. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Thompson kicks to Poole. Here's Green. Curry dishes to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State. Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Achua. Here's Anunoby, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson finds Green. Now Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Doesn't go that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Barnes is checked in for Anunoby. Barnes kicks to Trent. Buries the long-range jumper.
Timeout.
Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities. Bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And the Warriors with some changes. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Barnes. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And that one comes up a bit short. Payton looking it over. Down low. Here's Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lee. The Raptors also with a sub. Chris Boucher's checked in for Young. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And Van Vliet, here we go. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Curry passes to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
That's his first personal foul.
When you look at the frame of Andre Iguodala, you know this guy is unafraid of contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Iguodala taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
And Iguodala drops them both. Outside Flynn. And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. The effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Ice cold. Rigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
As a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Wiggins, and it's Green in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Doris, though he's getting the press for his scoring, and he's been prolific, Van Vliet's defense is equally as impressive.
My goodness, great instincts. Rarely fooled. You can't trick him. Quick feet, strength in the post. You see guys try to take advantage of his lack of size. He won't have it.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And that one drops for him. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for Toronto.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Curry passes to Thompson. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Thompson's got 8. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Van Vliet. Shoots over Curry. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Raptors leading by 6. Van Vliet outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Thompson finds Poole. Over Trent. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Anunoby. Trent with it. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Siakam. Over Thompson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Bielitsa, he checks in for the Warriors. Ken Burge has checked in for the Raptors. Warriors trail by 6. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Thompson with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Green misses from short range. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Siakam. And it's good. 2 points. Siakam's got 9.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Here's Thompson. He's got 11. Curry is inside. Covered by Van Vliet. That one goes. Count it.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Green. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Green against Siakam. Green kicks to Curry. It's Bielitsa, and the dunk by Bielitsa.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Raptors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Fred Van Vliet. There's Boucher out there with Achua. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Curry. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Raptors with the lead. Outside Flynn. Pass to Mikhailuk. And he drives in. Great D that time from Curry. Here's the Warriors with the ball. To take the lead, Thompson with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The shot by Looney, no good. Raptors shooting 41% for the game. Here's Mikhailuk. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assisted by
Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Curry gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Clock at 6. They get the rebound. The Warriors lead it. Iguodala, the pass to Porter. And Boucher sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Poole on the wing. Defended by Trent. Poole, the pass to Iguodala. Can't hit from in close. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Barnes, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Poole, dives to the hoop.
What a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find it.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 4. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. His team. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors. His team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Kevon Looney. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Wiggins. That one a little long.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Now here's Curry. The feed to Wiggins. And the layup is good. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's still adding upper body strength, but boy, Andrew Wiggins helping him to score in traffic.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Curry against Van Vliet. Now Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks very much, Clay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space. Because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.